Now, by this time of the day, most of us have already conquered our morning coffee, had a respectable scroll through the morning news updates, and perhaps even promised ourselves that tomorrow we will finally go for that jog. Well, thousands of South Africans did not wait for tomorrow. They were out in full force at the 2025 Mandela Remembrance Walk and Run, and that took place at the Union Buildings in Pretoria today. 12 years since the passing of the former President Nelson Mandela, the event has grown into a tradition that blends joy, movement, and reflection. Participants tackled 10 kilometers and 20-kilometer routes this morning, and judging by the smiles, the finish line photo opportunities may have been as motivating as the spirit of Madiba himself. Let's speak now a bit more about it, and I'm joined by Dr. Mbongiseni Buthelezi, who is the CEO of the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Good afternoon, and thank you for your time. How did it go this morning?
Good afternoon to Lasizwe. Good afternoon to the viewers. Thank you. It was phenomenal. We had such fun with more than 10,000 people from not just South Africa, but actually from other parts of the world, from the United States, from Sweden, from France. It was incredible.
I suppose from a thematic, perspective, perhaps the inspiration, and you'll tell me if I'm right, is drawn from the whole concept of a long walk that the late former president would talk about. What makes the Remembrance Walk fulfill that role of linking it to his life and the themes that mattered in his life, and that whole idea of there is no short walk to freedom anywhere, there's no easy walk to freedom anywhere?
It is indeed inspired by the theme and by the title of his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. The long walk and the run, in fact, it's a 10-kilometer run, 21-kilometer run, and those of us who can't manage those distances do a 5-kilometer walk. The 10 and 21 kilometers start straight up the hill at the Union Buildings, and it is a reminder with every step that the long walk to freedom is indeed that, it's long, but also that even though those who came before us have done much to bring us to where we are, the walk, the run to freedom still needs to continue, because the dream of liberation, the dream of democracy has yet to be fulfilled for so many others. It's a reminder for us that it is now in our hands to take that work forward. And it is also an opportunity for us to connect with other people, to walk and run and enjoy ourselves together. But also, I think the serious side for us is it is a reminder that the work still needs to continue.
How has it evolved over the years, the run and walk, the Nelson Mandela Remembrance Run and Walk? It's been 12 years that it's been, since he passed on, and the run and walk has been on the go for quite a number of those years. How has it evolved over time?
It has matured in the sense that I think we know what we're doing. And so the way in which we organize it, working with our partners, the key partners, of course, are the Gauteng Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, the City of Tshwane, and then various sponsors who support the walk and run. We've matured in working together over the years, and so it runs like clockwork now. And we also are seeing that as much as we say we have 10,000 tickets, there are more people than the 10,000, because the spirit moves people to just come out, wear jersey numbers from other races that they've done in the year.
Yeah.
But it's also important for us in that it fits into the Athletics South Africa calendar now, in that it is the last half marathon, the 21-kilometer of the year. And so some serious athletes also use this as an opportunity to do their qualifying times for the next year's races. So it is growing from strength to strength. And going forward, we are also looking to, as we head towards 15 years since Madiba left us, is to make it possible for even more people to participate going forward.
Just lastly, how does it fit in with the work that you do as a foundation? In other words, are there initiatives that this walk supports, but at the same time, what are you infusing into the walk that elevates it such that it's not just a matter of, I want to gain some fitness, let me go, there's a walk, in a manner that it wouldn't really matter what the walk is named, in a manner that keeps it true to the icon after whom it's named?
I think for us, it's critical that the walk is an opportunity to connect with other people, which is something that Madiba himself did so well in his lifetime, making connections between people. But more than that, it is that reminder that with every step that you take, we reaffirm, we recommit ourselves to doing the work that needs to be done to make South Africa and to make the world a better place. This year, I think for me, it is also particularly poignant, given what we are seeing in the world in terms of polarization, in terms of the use of power to divide us as human beings, in terms of the destruction of what has brought us together and kept us from killing one another in the world, thinking about the multilateral system that is currently under assault. It is that reminder that the values that Madiba left us, the values that Madiba and his comrades worked for to instill in the world, are values that are still worth fighting for, and each and every one of us need to fight for them.
All right, let's leave it there for this afternoon. Thank you. That's Dr. Mbongiseni Buthelezi, the CEO of the Nelson Mandela Foundation.